I'd say good morning, afternoon, or evening, but I don't know where you are, so let's just avoid the awkwardness and say good day, and welcome to my rants and ramblings about random things in life that piss me off. This episode, we talk about a rather pressing topic. Quite literally, actually, since the topic is doorbells. Well, not just doorbells, because talking about doorbells for 5 minutes straight is quite frankly insane. No, we are actually talking about the wider arrangement of a person's house we are looking to visit, and the arduous journey we have to take in order to be able to get into the person's house. If that thrilling introduction didn't get to you, I don't know what will. If you're sitting there and this has reared you emotionless, I'd suggest that you seek some therapy, because you must be numb to the world and all that it has to offer. Anyway, enough about your robotic, emotionless heart, let's get straight to the topic at hand. A fun fact about doors is the first automatic door was actually invented 1 AD by a Greek scholar, Heron Alexandria. I bet Timmy from accounting would have been over the moon at this invention, since his scrawny arms can't open doors very easily. One of my oldest listeners, having seen all one of my episodes, was one of the main motivators for this. They have a particular problem about door knockers, and door knockers being upside down. Whilst I can't say I have a problem with that in isolation, one thing that really does annoy me is the sheer amount of diversity around this area. Now, I get it. You want to stand out, so does everyone. Everyone is their own person, but you can do it in many other ways rather than door knockers and doorbells. Wear a quirky shirt with a funny catchphrase, take your fly for a walk. The last thing I want to see when approaching your house is a fucking riddle to get inside your house. You invited me to this fucking place. Do yourself a favour and make it easy for me. Upside down knocker or not, the fact that there are so many different types of knocker, each with their own little combination in order to make the required holy sound to make this seemingly godlike character grace me with their presence. Get a simple basic door knocker or doorbell, or just fuck off. And here's another thing. Choose between a door knocker or a doorbell. Do not give me two options. Like, what are the rules to whether I choose to ring the doorbell or knock the door? I feel like at this point you may as well give me an instruction manual on the protocol of how to get inside your Fort Knox-like house. Personally, I prefer the doorbell option of the two. With a doorbell, you know where you stand. You just press the button and let this futuristic device take away all of your worries. Yes, you're in safe hands with a doorbell. That is, unless the doorbell that you press does not make an immediate sound to the person standing outside. Now this little piece of trickery pisses me off. I want an emotional release when I press a button. Something that tells me, don't you worry, it's all going to be okay. They'll come downstairs and collect you. Not having this immediate sense of relief only induces paranoia and the idea that they are looking out at you, clutching a glass of wine, cackling evilly at this confused idiot. I propose that we name anyone with a complex door arrangement a complete bellend. Taking a moment to calm down a little bit after that heated rant, I've decided to list a set of common characteristics that these complete bellends have. Top of the list, they must be very sadistic. Gaining pleasure from the vulnerable state of their visitors, I can only imagine that in their spare time they like to burn flies with magnifying glasses and wear PVC and enjoy a damn good whipping. You sick doorbell freaks. Second on the list of wonderful traits these bellends have is complete anxiety and insecurity. What drives a person to the point where they have to stand out by having a quirky door knocker or doorbell? Pathetic. And third on the list is a complete god complex. I imagine these people looking down at these vulnerable people like they're playing Sims and watching their bars go red. I bet they trapped their Sims inside a swimming pool and made them drown to death. These doorbell bellends are the worst. But my rant would not be fair if I did not propose a solution. One good thing that happened in Europe in 2014 was the standardization of mobile phone chargers. I propose that we do the exact same thing with doorbells and door knockers. For the good of mental health, let's make porches, door knockers, quirky doorbells all standard, so when you're approaching a door, you feel safe, secure, and you know exactly what you're doing. Sometimes when I'm bored doing work, I stare off into space and think about what an idealistic world would look like for myself. And now surely this will be included. What is your opinion on door knockers and doorbells? Do you like the fact that they are quirky and different? Or are you less of a sadist and agree with what I am saying? Please let me know in the comments below.